Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. So finally I'm here to talk to you. Generally I work behind the camera, not in front of it. So it's a little bit odd to look into the camera and talk, but I'll try. So today I'm going to tell you a story. Once a farmer found an eagle's nest. It was abandoned, but it had still 6 eggs in it, and they were still warm. Out of kindness, he couldn't leave the eggs behind and brought the eggs to farm and put them in the hen house among fresh eggs. The chicken hatched the eggs. After some time, the baby eagles entered the world. The hen's motherly instincts took over, and she brought up the eagles among her other chicks as if they were her own. The baby eagles played with their new family and learned everything from them. The baby eagles grew up believing themselves to be chickens. They learned to behave like chickens, to peck like chickens, to walk like chickens, and feed on bugs and insects just like the chickens. Whenever predators attacked, they would run from them just like the chickens and would take shelter in the chicken house among the other chicks. They believed that they could never fly, just like their parents never did and their siblings never would. Over a period of time, they spent their entire lives in the farm. And just like the other chickens, they never looked up at the sky. With time, the eagles laid their own eggs and had their own babies. They trained their babies in the ways of the chicken. They grew up among other chickens and they believed that that was the way to live. They trained them to eat bugs, insects, and grains, to run around like the chickens. They trained them to fear predators just like they had learned from the chickens. They never trained them to fly. And just like the other chicks, they never looked up at the sky. Over a period of time, the new eagle babies grew up. Now there were many eagles living like the chicken among other chickens. They never flew, they never looked up at the sky, and they never knew why their lives felt so sad. One day, one of them, sad and depressed over a life so unfulfilling, went with its instincts against all it had learned and looked up the sky. He saw high up above, touching the clouds, an eagle was flying, its wings spread in full majesty. The winds carrying him like it was their king. The eagle on the ground sighed and said, I wish I was born an eagle so that I could also fly. This is how the world is. The planet that we call home is billions of years old, and human civilization is thousands of years old. There are set rules, standard definitions, and systems that are already in place. The moment we are born, we are put into these systems, these beliefs, food habits, how to think. Many of us are so bound, so chained, so shackled to what our society teaches us that we never step outside of our defined boundaries. That is a form of slavery, a surrender to fear, a submission to weakness. If we want to discover what we are truly capable of, to explore our real potential, we must learn to break out of the patterns, to look up at the sky. While we keep on saying that we all are unique and that's our power, we don't tap into our potential and understand our uniqueness. Words are cheap and don't yield results unless combined with intent and actions. Most of us live like clones of each other. It feels like a constant whirlwind where there is no way out. But the reality is that there are always doors to step into a better world. Maybe a lot of us are not able to see it because they are not seeking it. Rumi said, what you seek is seeking you. We must seek those doors. But how do we seek it? By asking questions, by using our power of reasoning. We have been given a heart and an intellect for that purpose. When we are so aware and so conscious of what we are putting into our mouth, we ask several questions like how many calories does it contain? Is it harmful for my body and skin? What good it's going to do to me? How can we put anything into our mind, not asking any questions? We must not. What we keep in our heart and mind, we become that. That's what manifests outside. We become the habits that we nurture. So how can we not ask questions before sowing any seed in our minds, which would one day grow into trees and produce fruits. So we must break the shackles. We must break the chains that have been keeping us from flying. We must choose to come out of the prisons and experience freedom, experience true happiness. We must become what we are born to become. Those who never take a new road, never find new places. Those who never dare to explore, never find new lands. We must stop living the same day every day, the same life that our parents did, the same life that our peers do. Rumi said, "It is only from the heart that you can touch the sky. Your heart knows the way. Run in that direction." So that's it for today. See you in another video. Support my channel, subscribe to my channel, hit the like button. So see you in another video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.